What's up, everybody? My name is AB. Welcome back to the reaction here today, and I am joined with.
Love XOXO.
If you're wondering why I am like this, it's because I did one of the worst outtakes that y'all might not ever see. We'll see. I'll see if I ever release it. But I transferred to my work and started doing my greeting, so it's fine. It's fine. My brain does incredible things. And anyway, we're doing Chris Webby's Razored Edge off of last Wednesday, the last track on the album, and the last of the album exclusives that we are doing together. So yeah, I'm a little flustered. It's fine. Have you ever said something with so much confidence and been so wrong and caught yourself halfway through and you're like, I'm an idiot? Because that was me about a minute ago.
That was so freaking hilarious.
Yeah, no, it was something. Anyways, roll the intro.
Yeah, I've been walking on a razor's edge, keeping balance with these blueprints in my head. Yeah, I've been locked in, out on that ledge. No time for wasting in this life I've led. I've been walking all alone. On a razor blade I follow home. Still the man I thought that I'd outgrown. Looking for somewhere out there to call my own. But I know that somewhere in the stars it's written too large to fit in the page. But the cost of wisdom is often heavy to pay. I may cause some friction with all these strong opinions. I kept it raw, but listen, these thoughts been giving me grace. Every hard decision and scar I'm getting no fade. Never gone, just hidden, they part of me as I pray. Feel like God's been missing, I'm lost and feeling astray. So until he's here to offer me a way. Yeah, I've been walking on a razor's edge, keeping balance with these blueprints in my head. Yeah, I've been locked in, out on that ledge. No time for wasting in this life I've led. Listen.
Oh yeah, no, someone read me like a book. I already love this. Yeah, no. I like the line that he said that wisdom typically comes with a heavy cost. Because it typically means you went through some life experiences and life is painful. So, yeah, very painful. I very much like this. I like the chorus of it. I like the overall vibe of it. It does very much feel like a reflection, rounding up of his experiences and stuff that have led to this, ending the series. And, yeah, it very much feels like that kind of it's over now type song and rounding out this chapter of his life. But yeah, talking about Raw Thoughts, which is a series he does that typically leans more on the political side. And yeah, I feel like it very much kind of summarizes the journey that has led him to this moment. Anyway, any thoughts before I continue?
This is so sad. It's gonna make me cry.
All good things come to an end. I'm not that devastated by it because, like a lot of people thought, including myself, that last Wednesday was going to come out in 2023 and then it ended up coming out in 2024. And I know Webby is not retiring. Ultimately, music will continue at some point, though it probably won't be as regular as it was throughout the Wednesday series. Like, it probably won't be when he returns. It probably won't be like an every other week drop leading to an album. That probably isn't going to be a thing. It'll probably be like a typical album release cycle where it's like a couple singles and an album, or just singles, or I don't know how Chris Webby is going to go about it in the future. It'll definitely be different, but I still think it'll be quality music, and that's what I care about at the end of the day. And this was very much well known that it was coming, especially when the Wednesday Before Last album at the end of Metaverse was revealed to be Wednesday Before Last. Last Wednesday is only around the corner from that. It's the only logical next album step. So, yeah. that album, Wednesday Before Last, back there, very important album to the channel. So she was a part of all of it. So
Yes, I was.
only right to do the at least album exclusives with her for this. So yeah.
No time for wasting in this life.
I have another thing I want to say. The
That
campfire. Yeah. The campfire. He has a song off his first Wednesday album called Campfire, which I think. I want to say something before I'm wrong. I'm once again doing this thing where I'm second guessing myself.
Yeah, I was about to say you're probably not wrong.
I am right. The last song on Wednesday is called Campfire. And now they're sitting around at a campfire on the last Wednesday album, which I feel like is, if not done on purpose, I feel like it would have had to have been. Very symbolic. Because rounding out this in a very similar fashion that he ended the first album, Wednesday album, I feel like having that be the scenery for the last song on the album was very nice.
Listen, I ain't here to waste time. Only got one shot to leave a mark, and I'ma make mine. Say a prayer under my breath, crossing the state line. Knowing every journey could be the last. And maybe I'm getting just a little sentimental. Maybe I'm getting old. Maybe I've seen enough to know what the future could hold. Maybe I've lost enough. What I seek is just feeling whole at a heavy toll. But at least I gave them all a show. But I know that my to-do list ain't gon' mean shit when I cross over to the other side. I'll admit, gave my life to my career, so I know that chasing it's gotta mean something, gotta leave something as a gift. From right now to whenever they lay me to rest, all I know is there's a purpose and that I'm not done yet. When it's over, then it's over. When that happens, I'll accept. But this old dog got some tricks left. Yeah, I've been walking on a razor's edge, keeping balance with these blueprints in my head. Yeah, I've been locked in, out on that ledge. No time for wasting in this life I've led. Yeah, I've been walking on a razor's edge, keeping balance with these blueprints in my head. Yeah, I've been locked in, out on that ledge. No time for wasting in this life I've led.
Yeah, no, that was amazing. That was Chris Webby's Razor's Edge official video, ending off the last Wednesday series. And yeah, like I said, I personally still think Chris Webby's got a lot in him. That's what he said at the end of the song as well, which is why this chapter ending doesn't affect me too much. It is going to be weird not having Webby Wednesday anymore, just because, just going back to during the pandemic when I found him, having that kind of, for majority of a year, every new song every Wednesday has almost become like a comfort for me, just because his vibe and whatnot is just something that I've kind of rocked with. Not every song has been a hit for me, but a lot of them have been. So having this kind of round out and end it is bittersweet, but all good things come to an end, all chapters end. It felt like a very beautiful closing, and I can't help but to believe at least the campfire at the in this music video was intentional, calling back to the first album, which I feel like is really beautiful. And yeah, I'll give my rating after hers though, and floor is yours.
This is really sad. It's just sad just because, I mean, my best memories with A&B was with Chris Webby. Like, with, like, recording videos, like, all those all-nighters. Like, it was just fun.
Especially when Wednesday Before Last came out.
It was just fun. And then, like, it was just comforting whenever I used to live with my parents and having that, like, comfort with A&B calling me and saying, hey, you want to react to this? And I'm like, yes, because...
I mean, for goodness sake, he released a song called Too Fast About Growing Up that came out on the day of our first day of senior year. Like, on the day.
I don't know, Chris Webby was just a very comforting person in general, and his music was also comforting.
He's always showed love to the channel as well.
Yes. He, like, I've never would have thought that, like, a musician will actually, you know, text me and say, have a good day, or thank you for reacting, and, you know, comments and stuff like that. That, I would have never thought that a musician would ever, like, you know, actually do that.
And I've had good people who have also featured on Chris Webby songs, like Justin Clancy, Xander Goodhart, have also deemed me or commented on the video and whatnot. So, yeah, everyone who's shown love to this channel and done this, like I've mentioned it in his song back on my BS, which I leaned more on the political side. A lot of people did unfollow Chris Webby due to some political disagreements. I might have some disagreements with Webby, but he has shown too much love and showed me what type of character he has for me to do that. And I feel like just basing it off of a surface level opinion without getting to know someone a little bit deeper than that isn't the way that I roll, at least.
Yeah.
So, overall, what was your rating for the song?
10.
10? Yeah, 10.
Yeah. 10! Big 10!
Yeah, let's put 110.
10.
Sum it up. Music video frame was also a 10. I just felt like it fit the vibe perfectly, and I don't know what else I would have wanted it to been. Especially if that campfire wasn't intentional, it, to me, added a lot to it.
A lot of meaning. Yeah.
Yeah, because literally track 18 on, which is the last song on Wednesday, is called Campfire. And I loved that song as well. Though, I obviously wasn't a Webby fan when that came out. That was 2017, and I found him in 2020. During a live stream. But, if you like this video, hit that subscribe button for more videos just like this. I will obviously be reacting to whatever Chris Webby does in the future. And, I'll drag her back along on this at some point. So,
I'll totally come back.
won't be the last of this. Yeah, AMBtheRealMe, she's been
Love you, XOXO.
Y'all been too sweet, be the real you.
Whew.